Hey guys, welcome to a new video. Today we are playing some of the decks that made the finals at Tier 1 Con Malmö. I'm playing Vanifar. This is a really complicated deck and there's some really funky lines, but I'm sure we'll manage. Let's get to mulliganing it. This hand, if we weren't going first, maybe. Silver Library turn 1, kind of nice, but it doesn't really do anything. It's just a bunch of lands, so I think we're gonna mulligan. All right, here we go. Now we're talking. We have a dork. We have a haste enabler for all our combos. Some lands. We already have one of our combo pieces in hand. I think this hand can definitely do something. The hand dirtles a bit. We don't really have a turn to play. I want to give it a try.
So I'm playing Jhoira. Is it? Opening hand, not enough lands, not enough fast mana. Let's mulligan. We have a turn 1 fish, we have a land, we have a Dragon Rage Chandler. That's very good with Jhoira because you can manipulate what you draw into. And considering the pod we're in, we have bluefarm against us. That could give us some card draw. I think I'm gonna play safe. I think I'm gonna go turn 1 fish here. Yeah, I'm keeping this hand.
Hi, today I'm playing Dargo Tymna, also known as dabfarm. The main focus of the deck is it's a Mardu Adnos deck, but with a flavor/spice from Dargo. So Dargo is pretty cheap, but it's also very expensive. So cards like Sacrifice, Burnt Offering, and Ruthless Technomancer makes 7 mana with him, which is also called Peer into the Abyss or Demonic Tutor plus Adnos mana. You also have some cute lines with him where you can like Bergi Altar of Dementia to mill everybody out, or Altar of Dementia Honorable Breach, so you can mill yourself for 7 and probably find some gas to keep milling. So my starting hand is actually really interesting. I can turn 1 Shambling Ghast into Culling the Weak turn 2, and hopefully if I draw another land I can use that to play Loyal Apprentice, Tymna, and maybe even Dargo in 1 turn. This hand is a bit YOLO though, so I could keep it, but I actually won't because this deck mulligan's really good. My second hand has the opposite problem. It's actually pretty good because I can play turn 1 Tymna, maybe even turn 2 Dargo with this hand. Because of the Shadow Skull Smashing, exiling for a red. It doesn't have any payoff, I'm just attacking with Dargo and Tymna, and that's not that great. This 6 is really strong. Gemstone Caverns pregame, I can just find a Crypt and then cast a turn 1 Bergi. It can get a bit awkward, especially if Dockside count is low, but I think we do have enough like gas and grind potential to just keep on going anyways. So I will keep this 6 bottoming a land.
Hey guys, Jordan here. Today I will be playing Blue Farm. This is Kolkio's tournament winning deck list, so I am hoping to do some good stuff today. Okay, this is our starting 7 and it is awesome. This is a turn 1 Adnos. There's no protection. We're going for it. It's just too good to not do.
I have a pregame, putting a Gemstone Caverns into play, exiling a Polluted Delta.
Okay, drawing for turn. I'll play a Tropical Island, tap, and play a Finhorn Elves, and then I'd like to pass.
Draw a card. Prismatic Vista. Sacrifice it. Find an island. Tap the island for a Mystic Remora.
This is going to make things a bit trickier.
In response to your Mystic Remora, I'll tap Gemstone for white and cast an Enlightened Tutor. I will put a Soul Ring on top of my library and pass the turn.
And I will pass the turn there.
Take my turn, play a Badlands as a land for turn, tap it for a Soul Ring, you can draw mons. Then I will tap 3 for a Bergi, and then I will like to pass the turn.
Okay, go to my turn. I will shock in this Watery Grave. I will play a Mana Crypt. I'll tap it for a colorless. I'll play a Mana Vault, a Mons you can draw. I'll tap Mana Vault for 3 colorless. I'll tap Watery Grave for a black and cast a Dark Ritual, Mons you can draw.
I don't like where this is going. Even though I get a lot of cards.
And if that resolves, I would like to play Ad Nauseam.
Not like this.
That's my move. Why is he stealing my thunder, man? What the? Yeah. No, I'm passing on the turn 1 Nos.
I sadly don't have any interaction either. I have 11 cards in my hand, but not the right one. So pass.
I am Mardu.
Honest, I hope you're proud. All right, let's go. What am I at? Okay, sure. Yeah, so I will put these cards in my hand. I will start by exiling Simian Spirit Guide for a red and casting a Dockside for 2. Alright, so we have a black and just a black floating. All right, I will play a Lotus Petal. I will play a Mox Opal. Munzi, yeah, Munzi, you can draw both. All right, so I'll use the black I had floating and 2 of my treasures to cast Intuition. All right, and the 3 cards I'm getting are Underworld Breach, Silence, and Savine's Reclamation. And since Honest, you are Daddy Blue Farm, I'm gonna let you choose.
We'll give you the Savines.
All right, I'm gonna play Lion's Eye Diamond. I'm going to crack it for 3 white. All right, and then I'm gonna crack my Lotus Petal and tap my Mox Opal and attempt to cast Savine's Reclamation.
I'm gonna pass on the Savines.
I am sadly, with my 16 cards in my hand, also gonna pass on the Savine's Reclamation here. Pass.
I'm still Mardu.
Yay! Okay, well, I will continue with my turn. First card I'm going to get back is Grand Abolisher. Alright, so the reason I'm getting Grand Abolisher back first is because with him in play, they can no longer interact with me on the stack. And my second card I will be getting is Underworld Reach. And now I'm going to continue to escape Lion's Eye Diamond and Braid Freeze until I mill myself out and then cast Thassa's Oracle. The deck plays itself.
Round 2.
New hand. This hand casts Vanifar really quickly, but we don't have a. We need to draw a creature, but I'm willing to take that bet because we have a bunch of mana and interaction.
All right, I really like this hand, guys. It is Sol Ring, Chromox, a land. We don't have any interaction. We have a Time Twister. Well, we have a turn 1 Time Twister, and we're second in turn order. Might go for that. And the empty hand, the Time Twister. Yeah, looks sweet. Let's keep it.
Okay, this is our starting 7, and I think we're going to keep it. It's a little slow, but it gets to draw us a lot of cards, and hopefully we'll draw into the win.
So, game 2. This hand is... It has a lot of mana early, but it doesn't actually have anything to do with that mana, and it's almost all red. I will not keep this hand. It would be a pretty fine, like 6 or 5, but as a first 7, no, never. Second hand has similar problems. It's a bit better because we have a turn 1 Ragavan. We don't really have a turn 2 play though, and we don't have a second land. We do have 2 mana with the Ragavan hitting, and we can do like a Jeska's Will, but we don't have a commander early. So I think this is also too risky. Maybe not too bad, but too risky. We can do a pretty early Dargo, and we have a sacrifice with Adnos, which is pretty good. Keep that hidden, keep 1 black up, and have an Adnos and instant speed at any time, with 2 black left over. We also have the Doomsday, we'll just bottom that. So yeah, this is a keep.
Alright, draw a card. Play a Polluted Delta. I would like to fetch for Tropical Island. And then I will play Mox Diamond, and I'll pitch this island. And then I'll tap my Tropical Island and play a Birds of Paradise. And then, yeah, pass turn. But we have a bunch of backup, so I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how it goes.
Go to my turn. Draw a card. I'm gonna play this Misty Rainforest. Gonna sacrifice it. Find a volcanic island. Cast a Chromox. Imprint Fierce Guardianship. Tap that. Cast a Sol Ring. And then for 3 mana, let's do Time Twister.
Well, I hate that.
I'll respond to the Time Twister. I'll give you an offer you can't refuse.
I have no response to that offer. I will take your offer and take the 2 treasures. And then I will pass the turn.
Go to my turn. I'm going to crack for a volcanic island. Think I'm just going to play a fish and pass the turn.
Take my turn. Bloodstainmire, land for turn. I will fetch, finding a Badlands. Then I'll tap it to cast a Ragavan, and then I'll pass.
Go to my turn. I'll play a land. I'll play a Jewel Lotus. You can draw turn. And then I would like to cast Vanifar. Cool. And then I'll pass my turn.
Tap and draw a card. I want to cast my commander Jhoira by tapping out everything except my treasures. For 0 mana, I want to cast this Jeweled Amulet. Trigger Jhoira. I draw a card, and the fish gets to draw a card too. I'll play a Mana Confluence. So we can actually keep going here if we want to. Like, we have 3 mana currently. We could cast like Retrace and just return all of our artifacts and basically just keep casting things. However, there's a fish in play, and I don't want to overfeed it. So I think we're just gonna play it a little bit slow here and pass the turn and see how things develop. Might be a misplay, but honestly, like trying to storm off and storming into a fish could just the chance of me fizzling is there's a huge potential for that, and then feeding a fish heavily is not something you want to do.
Okay, go to my turn. Untap. I'm gonna let the fish die. It did its job.
Yay!
And then draw a card. Wonderful. I will play this Command Tower. I'm going to play this Lotus Petal. I'm going to crack it for a blue and play a Rhystic Study and pass.
I pass on Ristic. Take my turn. Flooded Strand, land for turn. I'll fetch. Finding a scrub land. So we're in a situation I hate here. We can go for a Adnos or Parent Abyss here, and we wouldn't be that bad. We wouldn't be dead if we did that and got stopped. But it's not a good spot to be in. But all the other options are also pretty bad. So it's not actually a good spot because by doing that we'll give Jordan 4 cards. And we're doing it into 6 untapped mana. So it's actually pretty horrible. So I think while I could go for it here, and it might actually be my window, I don't think it's worth the risk. I can cast a Dargo and keep Sacrifice Adnos up, but I honestly think my main game plan here should be like establishing a Tymna and a Bergi probably. So that's what I'll do here instead. But I could go for it in like either all-in Pita this turn or a Adnos in instant speed. But also, actually, thinking about it, the fact that Anis will untap and win means I should probably keep the Adnos up. So that's what I'll actually do. But yeah, this is an interesting spot. Go to combat. Attack Jordan for 2. Create a treasure and exile the top card of your library. That is worthless. Thank you.
You are most welcome.
I will tap a red, cast a Gold Hound. Rustic Study can draw a card. And then I will sacrifice treasure, sacrifice these 2 to Dargo's ability to cast a Dargo. You can draw Rustic again, Jordan. And then I will pass the turn.
Cool, go to my turn. Tap this for blue. I would like to activate Vanifar, sacrificing my Bird's Paradise.
I will respond. Sadly. If you stop me from doing this, I will throw out the table.
Making a consult.
I'll sacrifice Dargo.
Oh, but no, you can't respond with Adnos. No!
I can and I will.
No, but that's...
Yes.
That's... Oh, alright, yeah, I'm gonna pass on sacrifice. If they let you resolve a Naz, I will jump out the window. I don't know what my win is. Listen, alright, okay, I'm gonna pass on this, but if we let him resolve an Adnos, right, and just king make, I swear to god, boys.
It's too late for that, man.
That's not even, that's just...
So
Why would you remind me, man? I look like an egg, man.
You're gonna probably hate me. I'm gonna pass on the
Don't-
sacrifice.
No, but don't pass. Listen. All right, listen. Let's talk about this, okay? Let's talk about this. Sure, yeah, I have probably. It's actually non-deterministic, according. It's not deterministic, but I probably have a win on table. But if you let him resolve Naz, he just wins the game on his turn. All right.
So the
I just feel
problem
it's
Unless one of them wins.
So the problem is that your win is like 100% deterministic. Isn't?
No, it's not deterministic. It's not deterministic.
Yeah,
it's not
it is.
deterministic.
Your win is deterministic. Yeah.
It's not
It is
deterministic, apparently,
deterministic.
according to the other Vanifar player. Okay.
I mean,
I have no idea what he means by that. But...
Okay, I know
I
that
mean,
you
the chance of you
And,
winning is
I'm
like
gonna-
And you know, if he resolves Naz, he wins.
maybe.
So let's not, you know.
Let's resolve
like-
that, Nos, and make Pontus interact and stop, because I don't think Pontus wins in instant speed.
No, he's not gonna win instant speed. I'm just saying, like, he's gonna play like Bergi and stuff like that. And like your one interaction piece is like force to will them. And if you don't,
Right, but-
Jordan's gonna draw into a wheel. Like, there's a Ristic study here. Like Pontus,
Yeah.
Pontus knows that if he doesn't win and he sits there and storms off into nothing because he needs to be in sorcerer speed, he's just gonna feed the Ristic study. So Pontus isn't going to do that. He's a very responsible person.
Sure.
Yeah, you know what? Go
You're
ahead.
not
Go
gonna-
ahead.
That's not what you're
I
gonna say in this
I
situation.
I think there's a higher chance of me just legit like fizzling because I don't know the line.
No.
That's
So-
not an argument.
But like,
So,
We
so
won't- we
here's
won't let
here's
you
my
do
thought
that.
process.
you know,
Is
Pass
No, I don't know,
on
I'm not letting-
sacrifice.
yeah, go ahead.
here's my argument: is that you win right now, where Pontus might win. He also might kill
Later.
himself.
Yeah. I
There's
know.
also an entire
Wait, what's
turn
your-
cycle
what-
for Pontus to go here,
Yeah.
so...
What's your out, by the way? Is it like Deadly Rollick or what?
I don't know. I'm just doing this to see what happens.
All right, go ahead. You have a great time, man. You have a great time. This is unbelievable.
Okay. Sacrifice resolves. I make 7 black. I'll use 5 of them to cast an Adnos. You can draw for stick. At 11. 2 black floating. No way to make any other colors. I do have the fire covenant, but I still need to find red mana. Yeah, so 1, 4, ouch. No commander, no red. 4, I'm at 2. I have no out from here, I'm just dead. These are in my hand.
Back to Vanifar trigger.
So
Yep.
now that Ad Nauseam has resolved and we're all happy, I'm gonna cast or channel Ottobara Soaring City, bouncing Vanifar back to your hand, Ani. Keep going.
I knew I should have done this. Bounce. I have a Vanifar trigger.
That's
I guess
amazing.
I'll respond to that, then I'll rapid your commander. Yes.
I sadly, well, it's an eye for an eye, I guess. I have no response to your rapid hibernization. She dies, and I get a lizard, a frog.
Yep. Then yeah, Vanifar gets bounced to my hand. That resolves, and then I'm gonna go fetch 2 drop. Priest of Titania. No, sorry, I have a land drop as well, so I'll play this Prismatic Vista. And then yeah, I'll pass.
My turn, untap and draw a card. 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't have enough mana to cast my commander, but I do have enough damage to kill Pontus. Pontus, I attack you with a 3/3.
Could I interest you in not doing that? So if you don't kill me, I can do cool stuff on my turn.
I don't think I like you doing cool stuff on your turn. I mean, it's probably not good stuff. It's probably
I am
really
dead.
cool, but I don't think I like it. So no, die.
I am dead. Bye bye.
And then I pass the turn.
Go to my turn. I will play a Morphic Pool. I will play a Mana Vault, play a Box Opal, and I will play a Monkey. And I think I will pass the turn.
Go to my turn. I like to fetch an island, and I'll play Vanifar again. Tap this instead, and then I'll pass my turn.
In your end step, we're gonna tap this, put a charge counter on Jewel Amulet. Then we're gonna untap and go to our turn and draw a card. With Jewel Amulet, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Cast Jhoira, can't pay for Ristic. Go ahead, Jordan. But Jordan, I will smack you with my frog ribbit.
I am smacked for 3.
And then I pass the turn.
I'll go to my turn. I'll play a Plateau. I have no good attacks, so I think we'll tap Mana Vault here and here, and we'll cast Scroll and continue to draw all the cards and pass turn.
Go to my turn. I will tap this for green and play this Breeding Pool. Take 2. I would like to sacrifice my Priest of Titania.
I will source Plowshares Vanifar.
I'm so happy this happened because I did have an interaction. I have Aether Spellbomb, but I wanted to gamble and hope that Jordan had an interaction here for it.
I'll grab a Trophy Mage with that, and then trigger Trophy Mage. I'd like to grab a Artifact 3. I'll grab this 1000-year elixir to my hand. Then I'll tap 1, 2, 3, 4. I will play Urza, Lord High Artificer, and I will get a construct on 22. Then, going to tap, and use floating, I will cast a 1000-year elixir. You may activate abilities of creatures you control as though those creatures had haste, and 1 mana untap target creature.
I will Spell Pierce the 1000-year elixir.
Yep, that's Spell Pierced, and then I would like to pass the turn.
I will go to my turn, untap and draw a card. So there's a risk, like we could really pop off here a tiny bit with a lot of our really cool cards in our hand, but there's a Ristic Study in play. On the other hand, Jordan currently has 1 Mox Opal, which is not live by the way, because it's not Metalcraft, so he has 0 mana. He's already spent a few counterspells. He hasn't spent a single free to cast counterspell, so there's Force of Will, Force of Negation, Fierce Guardianship, Pact of Negation. He can pay for Pact. The Ottobara was planned to use against the Ristic Study and then pop off at the same time, but we had to use against Vanifar. And Aether Spellbomb can only return creatures, so I think I'm just gonna burst off with power a little bit and see how far we can go, and maybe we can overpower Jordan here. There's a limit to much he can draw, but there's a huge chance we're feeding him to win here. I'm gonna tap this Soldering and cast Aether Spellbomb. You can draw a card, Heuristic Study, Lota Colas mana, now I trigger Jhoira to draw a card as well. I wanna cast Retrace by tapping this book. Yeah, no, this one, this Chromox, and return all of my artifacts back to my hand. I will return all of my artifacts back to my hand. Let's begin by casting Chromox. No, using the colorless to cast Soldering. Jhoira will draw a card. I'm gonna cast Jeweled Amulet. I will draw a card. Where are my lands? Let's cast Chromox. I will imprint Mental Misstep, really risky, and I will draw a card with Jhoira. I'll play this land drop, Fiery Islet. I've tapped this, go to colorless, Codex Shredder, Jhoira, draw a card. I want to cast with the other colorless Sensei. Cast Sensei's Divining Top, draw a card. Alright, here we go. Paradoxal Outcome. 1, 2, 3, 4. With this spell, I can return close to all of my artifacts, which enables a huge amount of card draw. And then I can tap my artifacts again because I can recast them and just burst out more mana, more good, and more value. Great card.
I will respond with a Force of Will pitching Phantasmal Image.
Yeah, I messed that up a little bit, actually. I will respond by tapping this Sensei's Divining Top, returning it to the top of my library, and drawing a card. And then I have no further response to your Force of Will. You got it.
Great.
And yeah, I will pass the turn there.
Go to my turn. I'll play an Underground Sea. I'm gonna play this Chrome Mox, getting rid of a Grim Hireling. Then I'll tap that and a Plateau to cast Taint Effect. Alright, first one is Dark Ritual. Second one, Svine's Reclamation. Oh nay. Well, that didn't go how I wanted it to. I guess we'll stop there. Alright, we'll play a Jewel Lotus. We'll tap black, blue, cast Praetor's Grasp targeting Mons.
I pass on that. No response.
Cool. Can you just give me the Dockside?
You want Dockside? Here is your Dockside.
Wonderful. I'll tap 2 and cast the Dockside.
I have no response to that. I'm getting you 1, 2, 3, 4 treasures.
Cool. So I have 6 treasures. I'll use 3 treasures to cast a Wheel of Fortune.
Yeah, I have no response.
Cool. I'm gonna play Lion's Eye Diamond. I'm gonna crack 2 treasures and play Underworld Breach.
I cast Pact of Negation targeting Underworld Breach.
Yeah, that results. I'll play a Mox Diamond, discarding a Luxury Suite. I'll play Mana Crypt. I'll crack LED for 3 white and tap Mana Crypt to cast Flashback Svine's Reclamation.
I sadly have no response to any of this.
I will get back Underworld Breach and Lion's Eye Diamond. I'll crack Lion's Eye Diamond for 3 blue, cast Intuition out of my graveyard. I'll get Brain Freeze, Pact of Negation, and Thassa's Oracle. And Mons, I'll let you pick.
I don't think it's gonna matter what you pick here, so I'm gonna give you Thassa's Oracle to your hand.
I will escape Lion's Eye Diamond again, crack it for 3 blue, then I will cast Brain Freeze, targeting myself, and do this until I have no library, and then I will cast Thassa's Oracle for the win.
GG's, I have nothing.
Blue Farm does it again.